Hello, back again. Welcome to Neal's Basement from wherever you are around the world. So today I'm doing a really old one. I was probably 8 when this song came out. Album's 1976, so do the math. Bob Dylan is the artist on this one. It's from a very famous album of his called Desire, which was a huge hit for him way back when. Also features a song Hurricane, but this song is called Isis, and it's just a weird little song. I first heard it when I was that age because my brother had the album and he was a lot older than me, and I just thought it was so strange and that Bob Dylan had such a weird voice, and I hated it. Yet here I am, 50 some odd years later, 40 some odd years later, playing it because there's something hypnotic about it and Dylan and maybe just me, and I don't know. We'll give it a shot and see what you guys think. So let's do that. Sorry for that delay. On the feet they made, but I could not hold on to her very long. So I cut off my hair and I rode straight away for the wild unknown country where I could not go wrong. I came to a high place of darkness and light, the dividing line ran through the center of town. I hitched up my pony to a post on the right. I went into a laundry to wash my clothes down. A man in the corner approached me for a match. I knew right away he was not ordinary. He said, "Are you looking for something easy to catch?" I said, "I got no money." He said, "That ain't necessary." He set out that night for the cold in the north. I gave him my blanket, he gave me his word. I said, "Where are we going?" He said, "We'll be back by the 4th. I said, "That's the best news that I've ever heard." I was thinking about turquoise, I was thinking about gold, I was thinking about diamonds and the world's biggest necklace as we rolled through the canyon through the devilish cold. I was thinking about Isis, how she thought I was so reckless, how she told me that one day we will meet up again, and if things would get different the next time we wed, if I only could hang on and just be a friend. I still can't remember all the best things that she said. We came to the pyramids all embedded in ice. He said, "There's a body I'm trying to find. Carry it out, it'll bring a good price." It was then that I knew what he had on his mind. The wind, it was howling and the snow was outrageous. We chopped through the night and we chopped through the dawn. When he died, I was hoping that he wasn't contagious, but I made up my mind that I had to go on. I broke into the tomb, but the casket was empty. There were no jewels, no nothing. I felt I'd been had when I saw that my partner was just being friendly. When I took up his offer, I must have been mad. I picked up his body and I dragged him inside, threw him down in the hole and I picked up the cover. I said a quick prayer and I felt satisfied. Then I rolled back to find I said to tell her that I love her. She was there in the meadow where the creek used to rise, blinded by sleep and in need of a bed. I came in from the east with the sun in my eyes. I cursed her one time and I rode on ahead. She said, where you been? I said, no place special. She said, you look different. I said, well, I guess. She said, you been gone. I said, that's only natural. She said, you're gonna stay. I said, if you want me to, yeah. I said, so I said, you mystical child, what drives me to you is what drives me insane. I still can't remember the way that you smile on the 5th day of May in the drizzling rain. I said, so I said, you mystical child, what drives me to you is what drives me insane. I still can't remember the way that you smile on the 5th day of May in the drizzling rain. There it is.